Good morning, guys. So recently I've really noticed that my eyes are just getting worse and worse. I guess it's the joy of being, that post 40 eye muscles relax and all goes wrong. Well, the real problem here is not so much the eyes going bad, it's the fact that I can't see what on earth I am trying to solder. And I'm sure you look at that, this is a tiny little board. We deal with these things very regularly with quadcopters. They're an absolute pain in the backside to do anything with. Well, the other day I was looking around Banggood and I found something called a digital microscope. Specifically, I think it's said Andonstar AD106 digital microscope, which is fantastic. Now, I've waited a long time for this to arrive, so I figure here's a good chance to show you guys what this looks like. Let me swap you around. Magic. Look at that. Now, it's a bit difficult to get the whole thing in the frame, but what you got, your lovely tray at the bottom where you can pop your gear. You have a fantastic, great big HD display at the top with a little bit of a remote control, some LEDs, all sorts of other paraphernalia. But what I really like, let me try to show you here. This is a little, ooh, crikey, I think it's a 130 size quad. Look at that. It fits right under it. It can even take a full size 5-inch quad, and I dare say I'd probably fit my 7-inch under there. Now that is good news, because there's enough height from here to here to enable you to easily get in and see what you're doing. But what's really cool, let's take a look here. I don't know how well you guys can see it, but I'm looking at a little SQ12 sort of board over here, and look at the size of it. It's massive. I can even get in closer or further. Now, if I go in at the full size, crikey, can you just imagine? Look at that. I could literally get, can we see it come up on the screen? Look at the size of my soldering iron. It's massive. Absolutely massive. It's great. But, crikey, I feel like I'm a salesman here. I really do like this. Oh, there we go, back to myself. So we can pretend I'm on one of these channels where you spend your time talking and selling rubbish. But this is great. Now, what's also quite cool with this, which I discovered to my surprise because I didn't realize it was in the specs, there's actually an integrated DVR within this. Now, I guess where this is useful is if you want to zoom in on something and then blow it right up on the big computer screen. You can actually turn around and, find that particular capacitor, or maybe even just see what the part is, if there's a small label which you can't see on the small display. Could it get any better? I've sat down, I've tried soldering with it. I'm not going to do it now because I can't hold a camera plus the soldering iron plus everything else, and I don't have a tripod for the camera. But make no mistakes, it is so much easier to do the microsurgery on your quadcopters. I don't know why I didn't get one of these years ago, and I'd highly recommend it. So if we have a look, that's the AD106. You can get them on Banggood, GearBest, Geek Buying, you name it, they're all out there. I dare say there's half a dozen other brands which are probably just as good. But you know what? Well worth the money. This one I don't think was much more than 50 or 60 pounds, which is probably similar value in dollars. Highly recommended. Do yourself a favour. Get one. Cheers.